What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the Water Juice channel. Welcome back to the Notre Dame Dynasty here on NCAA 14. That is right. We are back with another episode. We are here with the season finale of season number 1. We are in the BCS National Championship game with number 1 Notre Dame. Your Fighting Irish have made it to 12-0 and number 1 in the country. And they're going up against number 2 Arizona, who are 13-1 or 13-0, excuse me, because they won their conference championship. They won the Pac-12. So they are 13-0. We are looking to go 13-0, but we got to get by the number 2 team in the country. If you guys are excited for the finale of season number 1, make sure to smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button while you're down there. It takes a few seconds, if that, and it really helps me out. I really do appreciate it. And now, without further ado, let's get into the national championship game. I'll see you guys in there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in the Rose Bowl to decide the national championship for season number 1, Notre Dame versus Arizona. We got the patches on our jerseys, but who's going to walk away with that crystal ball that everybody loves so much? It looks like we're going to be the ones receiving to start this national championship game. We're here in the Coliseum, home of the Rose Bowl and home of the USC Trojans, who we played earlier this season. I think we played them away from home, or I think we played them at Notre Dame Stadium. I don't think we played them in the Rose Bowl Stadium. Ooh, a little bit of clipping to start this game. Notre Dame players getting a little bit chippy here in the early stages. Landon Collins getting called for a 15-yarder. Juice going over to talk to him. It's all right. It's all right. Everybody has pregame jitters that last a little bit longer than usual in the national championship. I mean, this is the be-all, end-all. This is the final game of the season. This is what everybody wants to strive for. This is what all these college players, these young kids, this is what they dream of when they're in high school. They dream of playing in a national championship game, and some of these guys get to play in it as freshmen. I mean, Johnny Manziel, our captain at quarterback, our Heisman runner-up, gets to play in it as a redshirt sophomore. And he almost does an interception on his first pass. Manziel finishes the season with a little over 3,000 yards passing, 41 passing touchdowns. He did set a record. It was either in the last game or in the game before. It was either against BYU or against Stanford that he set the touchdown record for Notre Dame. But it's just a matter of who will set it next, because hopefully we're going to have a long line of quality quarterbacks coming through these doors here at Notre Dame. And hopefully they can all lead us to national championships. We only have one coming in this season, which I did make the mistake of saying it was Lamar Jackson. I was a year off. Lamar Jackson will be recruited this upcoming season, so I'm apologized for that. I did not mean to mix up the years, but this year we have Deshaun Watson coming into the squad. So I mean, not that bad of a second option as a recruiting quarterback. I mean, Lamar Jackson's going to be fun to have next year, but this year we're going to have the Deshaun Watson come in at quarterback. He will be our freshman quarterback coming into the campus, and then probably Marcus Mariota will take over unless Johnny Manziel decides to stay. That's always an option. He is only a sophomore redshirt, so he can leave, but he may decide to come back if he feels like he was cheated out of a Heisman. But maybe if he wins the national title, he will feel accomplished. I don't know. It's all up to him. Offside on the defense. Sir Thomas Jackson got called for it. Now we have 1st and 10 from the 25. Melvin Gordon is in the backfield. Going to dump this down to Troy Nicholas, get a couple yards, 6 in total. We got to keep that no-huddle offense going. I think we can beat Arizona pretty commandingly. The way that they're playing this first drive doesn't seem like they're much of a threat. I know they're undefeated and second in the country, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be much of a challenge. I mean, Melvin Gordon just ran right up the middle for 9 yards. So, I mean, I don't think they're going to be that difficult. Now, who knows what happens late in the game, because late game national championship stuff can get a little bit tricky. Do a little fade route. Troy Nicholas, throw it quickly, and there it is. The first touchdown in national championship game in Notre Dame history is scored by Troy Nicholas. Mark it down in the record books. Mark it down in the history books. It's happened. The first ever passing touchdown thrown in the national championship game was from Johnny Manziel to Troy Nicholas. All right, we do have to watch out for this Arizona offense. I mean, they do have Kadeem Carey back there, who's going to be a little bit of a challenge to try and stop. But they got Scroogins at quarterback. Jesse Scroogins gets brought down. He's not going anywhere. 4-yard loss on the rush. Stephon Tuitt is too good. He is too good to get beat by that option play like that. Now I say that, and he's probably going to get beat on this next play, but... And no, he gets stopped. Kadeem Carey, not even a yard on there. He lost a yard. Lewis Nix and who's in the middle there? Shelton. Danny Shelton were both in the middle there to stop him. He didn't have any chance. And Scroogins goes deep. He hits Wharton, and it's going to be a deep vertical, and he breaks the tackle, and it's going to be a touchdown for Arizona. Wow, 80 yards. Jesse Scroogins. What an absolute rocket that was. That was a missile. I cannot believe they just scored an 80-yard touchdown on us like that. I didn't jump with the center, with the corner. I don't know why. Maybe this is going to be a little bit trickier than what I expected. If they're going to just throw 80-yard touchdown passes on each drive, that's going to be a little bit more tricky. But there's Mike Evans, a very quality receiver for us. He's been clutch in recent games. He had that one catch, I think that was against Stanford. He had the catch to put us in the lead, I'm pretty sure. Because that was our toughest challenge of the season so far, is that game against Stanford. Manziel fighting for extra yards. He gets 22 in total. I don't know if he got to... what yard was that? I don't know if he got to the 35. He may have. I think it's 36 is what they're calling it. Let's see if I can hit either Amari or Sammy coming down the middle. I'm going to have to hit somebody unless I can just run this one. I'm going to have to just run this one. Yep. That guy came off the line really quickly. I was not ready. I was just going to try and roll out to the right and see if I could buy some time, but I did not have any time to buy. I was broke. No time to buy. I couldn't even have bought time if it was on sale. And there it is. Manziel! Oh, what a catch from Amari Cooper. Dare I say, a little bit of toe drag swag. Oh, my Lord, baby Jesus in heaven. That was a catch from Amari Cooper. Could it be the catch of all catches in this series? That may be the greatest catch in Notre Dame history. I know we're only one season in, but that's not what I wanted to do. Let me go back to this real quickly. Let me pull it up. It's square. That's what I thought it was. Okay, zoom in. Manziel gets the ball, snaps it. He takes a couple step drop back, rolls to the left because he sees the triangle open. I think triangle's Gurley. So he sees Gurley open, but then Gurley gets shut down very quickly. And then Amari Cooper just happens to open up there. Manziel throws a high arcing ball, and Amari Cooper with the toe drag swag. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Both feet in. That's how you do it. That's how you make a statement in a national championship game. That's how you make a name for yourself. Players become legends in national championship games. Legends are born in these types of games. And Amari Cooper's legend may have just been born right here as 2 feet come down, 2 tiptoes, the tippy toes of both of his feet come down, and Amari Cooper may very well have just etched his name in Notre Dame history as a legend of this organization, of this school. That was a crazy catch. And now Derrick Henry, the third-string running back in the game, trying to get a little bit of playing time here before next season when he really will start to come out of his shell and be the main workhorse back, because I think Gurley might not leave, and I don't think Gordon's leaving either. So maybe he won't get anything. I don't know. But he does get a touchdown here in the national championship. The first rushing touchdown in a national championship is scored by the third-string running back. How awkward is that? That the first ever rushing touchdown scored in a national championship game for Notre Dame is scored by the third-string running back. It looks like Ohio State has won their bowl game against Florida, so that's good for them. What bowl game are they in? I don't remember exactly what bowl game I said they were in. I forget what I said. Did I say they were in the Orange Bowl? Is that what I said they were in? I cannot remember. All right, let's try and not give up an 80-yard touchdown this time. Jesse Scruggins may be a decent quarterback, but he cannot throw 80-yard touchdowns, that's for sure. He throws those kind of passes. And Cooper is brought down for a gain of 3. Ooh, they want to run a little bit of no huddle. I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at no huddle. It makes it easier for me in editing. Mosley goes down. Cooper goes out for 1 yard. That was a horrible route. And they're going to keep it going. 3rd and 5. See, now Jesse Scruggins' passing yards they're inflated a little bit because he's only thrown for 4 yards this drive, and he's got 84 in total. Shembo was there, bro. Prince Shembo was on Scruggins. And somebody bring him down. Thank you. Austin Hill with 15 yards. Nobody could tackle him. Oh, that's upsetting. Shembo was on Scruggins. And he just got the play off. He just got the ball away before Shembo could get the sack. Get him, Kadeem Carey. There we go. Good job. Another -1 in the yard column for Kadeem Carey. He's ran twice, and he's lost yards on both carries. Bringing the heat with Lewis Nix, maybe. No, wide up the middle is Wharton, the man who brought the 80-yard catch to the end zone. Or I guess you could say he's the one who made it an 80-yard catch. Because he broke that tackle, which shouldn't have happened. I don't know how he broke the tackle. But with 22 seconds to go in the first quarter, can Arizona score a touchdown here? Hill is brought down. Austin Hill, 19 yards, and another Arizona first down. Jesse Scruggins is not playing very, very bad here. He is playing terrific in this first quarter. Stepping up, trying to carry Arizona on his back. And he finds Griffey. Griffey just going to walk into the end zone. No Notre Dame defender wanted to even tackle him on that. I don't know why. That's a little bit upsetting, but they go with a quick snap, and it's all tied up at 14 with 2 seconds to go in the quarter. All right, start of the second quarter here in California in the Coliseum for the national championship game. I guess I was wrong. I guess this is going to be a little bit more challenging than what I first thought. But Johnny Manziel has a ton of running room, great blocking, and it's one play and another Notre Dame touchdown. Johnny football right there, taking it to the house himself. That's what I'm talking about. And here we go with the extra point. Will Lutz puts it up and through 21-14. That's how you start a quarter. All right, first drive of the second quarter for Arizona. Will they match Johnny Manziel's touchdown drive here? They've matched the other two, so they think that they can. Griffey, somehow Scroggins got that off, but Trey Griffey gets it in. I'm not sure how Scroggins got that pass off. I mean, Lewis Nix was in on him. He was within inches of bringing him in for a sack. Oh, and Nix fell for it, and it's going to be Scroggins. Can he do the same thing Manziel did? No, he doesn't have enough good blocking, but I can't believe that Nix fell for it. That's a little bit upsetting. I thought they were going to give it to Kadeem Carey, and they go with Scroggins. Because Carey would have lost a ton of yards on that. And I tried not to fall for it this time. That wasn't me. I didn't fall for it this time. I just couldn't stop Nix from pulling that way. I tried to pull him back. He just wouldn't. So I knew they weren't going to give it to him this time, but obviously Tuitt wanted to, he wanted to go for it the entire time. This time they are going to they're not going to go 3 times to Scroggins. That'd just be crazy. So Kadeem Carey gets those 2 yards back that he lost on his previous couple rushes. Now I think he's got like 3 rushes for no yards or something. They keep running this no huddle, which isn't, like, I'm not mad at it. It's just a matter of, can we stop them here? And good job is that Trey Waynes? Yeah, Trey Waynes stopping Trey Griffey. 3rd down and 5 for Arizona here. They're at the 30. Can they get into field goal range? Yeah, they might actually be in a field goal range. I don't know how good their kicker is. And it's going to be caught by Austin Hill no matter if they're in field goal range or not, because they are now. A 1st down. This is going back and forth. Scroggins is 10 for 10 on the day. He is putting on a show here for the scouts and for everybody watching. And it looks like they are poised to match the Notre Dame scoreline once again and tie it back up. This defense is breaking, not just bending. They are bending and breaking in this game. The most dominant defense in the country has not shown up to the point where they need to be. I don't know what's going on with these boys. Arizona's just walking up and down the field on us. What are they going to do here? They got 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. They're going to throw deep in the end zone, and Wharton couldn't get his foot down. It's going to be incomplete. That was a nice throw. If it would have been a little lower or a little softer, I bet Wharton could have brought it in. And we get to him, and it's picked off by Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix. Let's freaking go. Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix picks off the pass in the end zone of Jesse Scroggins. I cannot believe it. This is why you're a captain, Ha-Ha. Boom! In the biggest games, the biggest moments, Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix comes out. This is why I said legends are born in a national championship game. The legend of Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix continues to grow. He has been one of our best defensive players in the entire season, and it just continues to get better. I really hope he doesn't leave this at the end of this season. I'm not sure if he's a senior or not. I don't think he is. But I really hope that he doesn't leave, because we need him on defense to captain that secondary. Gurley breaking through some things, and he got to 3rd and inches. So very close. So very close to getting a first down. We just need a little bit of breathing room. We got a decent amount of breathing room now. But we just need to get that little bit of extra so we can get that first down. And if we can put 2 scores on the board ahead of Arizona, then we should be good to go. Manziel's just going to run this into out of bounds just to make sure he gets the first down. And Manziel already, he has a passing touchdown. He has almost 100 yards rushing. He is having a Heisman-level performance here in the national championship game despite not winning it. Braxton Miller, he won his bowl game for Ohio State, but Manziel is having just as good a game. And we're only in the end of the second quarter. He may end up having a better game, and he finds Troy Nicholas down the sideline, breaking tackles at the 38 possibly. And Troy Nicholas, the man who caught the first ever touchdown in Notre Dame history here in the national championship game. Coming out with 4 catches now. Manziel with the fake. He's going to roll to the right. Stop. Find his man. And it's almost picked off. Trying to find Amari Cooper. And Shaquille Richardson says nope. Manziel trying to lead Amari Cooper to the end zone. Just couldn't get it there. Melvin Gordon in the backfield. And Manziel gets smacked as he throws that one away. I just saw down on the ticker that Michigan lost their bowl game, which makes me smile. It warms my heart that they lost their bowl game. That makes me happy. But now we got to win ours. So we got Manziel rolling to the right, trying to find Jarvis Landry, and he does. Johnny Manziel pulling out a little bit of that Manziel magic. Very last possible second, lets that ball go and finds Jarvis Landry. He couldn't have thrown that any later, or he would have been sacked. And now he steps back. He rolls to the left. Manziel stops, finds the short route of Amari Cooper just to dump it off there to get a little bit of yards. Arizona does get the ball to start the second half, so we have to score here if we want to keep this advantage going, keep the momentum. Manziel keeps it with another run. He's not going to get as good of a run as he did the first time. I think that was like a 70-something yard run that he put together on that QB option. 30 seconds to go. If Notre Dame wants to score, they got to do it quickly. Finding Troy Nicholas. Going to call a timeout here. With 23 seconds to go, it's first down. 10 for 14, 137 yards, and a passing touchdown for Johnny Manziel in this first half. That is nothing to be mad at. Manziel looking, fires, finds O.J. Howard, the youngster, the young freshman tight end, gets a catch here in the national championship game. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to the young freshman for getting into the game, for one, and getting a touchdown, or getting a catch. Let's pound it in with Todd Gurley here. Make a statement. Gurley gets the ball, and he runs into the end zone for a rushing touchdown. Another Notre Dame touchdown. And Will Lutz's extra point will put us up by 2 scores. Headed into the third quarter, we are sitting comfortably now. All right, they have 11 seconds in the second half. They have, or the first half, they have a little bit of time. I don't know what they're going to do with it. They're going to decide to give it to Kadeem Carey and just lose yards. He loses another yard. Kadeem Carey is not having a good day. They have 3 timeouts left, though. And they're just going to let the clock run out. At the end of the first half, it will be Notre Dame 28, Arizona 14. Arizona's going to get the ball to start the second half in this national championship game. All right, start of the third quarter. here in this first national championship game in the Coliseum here in LA. And it's going to be a pitch. Kadeem Carey's going to get it, and he's going to get 4 yards off of it. I thought maybe we were going to get to Scroggins quick enough where he wouldn't be able to get the ball off, but he did. And Carey made us pay with 4 yards. 2nd down to 6 now. Scroggins motions the man. He's going to fake it. I knew he was going to do it, and I couldn't get around Carey. That was a good block from Carey. And Scroggins going to get by everybody, and Scroggins is going to pull a Johnny Manziel. He's going to take it to the house on the QB option, and Jesse Scroggins, just like that, brings Arizona within 1 touchdown. I am flabbergasted by the fact that none of those corners or safeties or linebackers could bring down Jesse Scroggins. It's a good thing that we scored that touchdown at the end of the first half, because if we didn't, they'd be up 20, or we'd be tied 21-21, and that's not where we really want to be. We want to be preferably up more than 1 score, but I mean, who would have thought Jesse Scroggins would take it to the house like that, just like Johnny Manziel did earlier in the game? It was a repeat. It was deja vu. Manziel steps and throws, finds Sammy Watkins, who broke a tackle nicely, but then gets hit right after he breaks that first one. And that's Sammy's first catch in the national championship game. Manziel loves to spread the ball out. That's why everybody gets at least 1 catch. Got to change the play at the line, tell everybody where to go, snap it, give it to Gurley, cut back, and find a little bit more room. That's the vision, the running back vision of Todd Gurley, to be able to see the openings before they even happen is just, it's tremendous. That's why Gurley is our number 1. And now we got another play here. Manziel's going to roll out, try and run it, possibly. He is going to run it, get the first down, hold on to the football. I was going to try and find Amari Cooper, but he was just covered enough. He was blanketed just enough where I didn't feel confident in hitting it, especially running to the weak side. I definitely didn't feel confident throwing that. And now I got to run it again because I got nobody open. I only got a couple yards on that. 112 yards on the ground for Johnny Manziel, over 100 yards through the air. He's having a very good national title game performance as Melvin Gordon breaks off a tackle and gets 10 yards. Going to keep the momentum going, trying to run clock down. I know we're only in the 3rd quarter, but I mean, this is a very competitive national title game, one of the more competitive ones I've ever played. Odell's going to make a run for it, and it's going to be deflected. Good play from Devin Holiday. He was covering Odell very well. And it looks like Landon Collins is out there running around. That's funny. Troy Nicholas is going to break a couple tackles, just bulldoze his way for 7 yards. Let's see if we can get Landon Collins involved here. He's out there at X. The backup strong safety, the young, I think he's a freshman. He's going to get a catch here in the national championship game. Landon Collins with a catch in the national title game. Anything can happen in a BCS title game, that is for sure. We just witnessed Landon Collins get a catch. A safety getting a catch in a national title game is outrageous. And now Odell getting a catch here. I think that's his first catch of the night. Yeah, it is. So Landon Collins got a catch before Odell Beckham did. That's absolutely crazy. But now everybody should be rested and ready to go. 2nd down and 5 now. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Gordon trying to squeeze his way through. He does. He gets the first down, but he was trying to find a little bit more, and he couldn't. He falls to the ground before he could get it. Alabama beats Louisville in their bowl game. Northwestern wins their bowl game. Gordon trying to push his way in. Did he get it? He did. He crossed the white line as we passed 6,000 total offensive yards in the season. It's been a historic season. It's been a historic first season here in South Bend. And they're going to review Gordon's touchdown run. Was his knee down? Was his wrist down? And his elbow before the ball crossed the line. Let's take a quick look at it. That's not a really good angle. That's not a very good angle to decide. This might be the best angle here. Okay. His elbow's down right there. I don't think the ball's across. I think they're going to call this one back. The play is reversed. Yes, the play is reversed. I didn't think that he got it, but they called it, so I guess that's why you call it a touchdown, so you can review it and look back at it. But I'm not mad at it. I knew he wasn't in. If he would have been clearly in and they would have reversed it, that would have made me mad. But we're just going to give him a more indefinite touchdown as he clearly passes into the end zone and gets a touchdown. 34-21, Notre Dame up 2 scores again. And Will Lutz's extra point will confirm the 2-score advantage. It's up and good. Will Lutz has been a very solid extra point taker for us. He hasn't been much of a field goal taker for us, but that's all right. He is only like a sophomore or something. All right, 35-21. A minute 54 to go in the third quarter. Arizona has the ball once again. Let's try and not let them get a huge play for a touchdown. I feel like all of their touchdowns have come off of big plays. They got the 80-yard passing touchdown with Wharton. He was the one who took that 80 yards to the house. They had Scroggins' like 70-something yard touchdown run on the QB option. And what was their other? I don't even remember their other play that got him a touchdown. It might have been up at the goal line. I'm not even sure. But they've got at least 2 big plays that I'm not happy about. Our defense has definitely not come to play in this national title game. I mean, we did pay. Clinton-Dix did come up with a huge interception at the end of the first quarter, the end of the first quarter, I think it was. That was a big play. Speaking of big plays, Lewis Nix comes up with, or maybe that was Stephon Tuitt. I think that was Stephon Tuitt. Comes up with a big stop on third down to make them punt the football back to Sammy Watkins in Notre Dame. Watkins is back to receive it. Gets the ball, cuts to the left, tries to work around some people, and he gets to the 50, maybe the 48. All right, this is Notre Dame's chance to go up 3 scores and really put this one out of hands. Out of the hands of out of the hands of both Arizona and Notre Dame, and Manziel's got to step up and run a little bit. The pocket closed really quickly. I didn't even have time to look down the field for any targets, but we're going to run the same play and see what happens. See if can the tackles hold them this time? Yes, they do a good job in that. And crap! Oh, it actually worked. I thought he was going to screw that up. I thought I just threw an interception there, but luckily Sammy stopped his route and then continued to go forward. I thought he was going to come back towards me, but he decided to cut and go away from me, which is what I wanted him to do. Because if he would have came towards me, I would have threw a pick. And Manziel steps in the pocket, fires it to Mike Evans, and we are at the goal line for a first and goal with 19 seconds to go. It'll start. The clock will start when we're ready. There it is. Gonna dump it off to Derrick Henry, who's got a rushing touchdown already, and he tries to fight for a receiving touchdown. He just couldn't do it. Everybody's getting to touch the football here. Even Landon Collins on defense got to grab a catch. Can we get this snap off? We do right before the quarter ends. Gonna pump it off, and it might as well give it to Derrick Henry. He fought so hard for that 1 yard on the previous play. We might as well let him finish the job. Derrick Henry makes it 3-score lead. As we jump to 42-21 at the end of the third quarter. What a game this has been. All right, start of the fourth quarter, the final quarter of this season. And I have noticed that there have been a couple of upsets in bowl games across the country. I think Texas, number 3 Texas, lost their bowl game. I think they were playing Boise State or something. They lost their bowl game. And who else? There's a couple other upsets that I noticed going on in the ticker that lost their bowl games and stuff. Ryan Shazier trying to make a name for himself here in the national title game. He couldn't do it there. He made him throw an incomplete pass. All right, 2nd down and 10. 4:47 to go in the game. They're down by 3 scores. Can Arizona come back here? Trey Waynes picks it off and closes the game out. Can he return it for a pick 6 in the national title game? Trey Waynes a few yards away, fighting for everything, and he can't get it. He gets so close. But Trey Waynes has sealed this game and has sealed a national title for the Fighting Irish. How incredible it is. What an incredible feeling to know that you're going to be national champions. And Melvin Gordon trying to make it 4 scores and 7 years ago, but he can't do it. So we're going to have to rely on Johnny Football to put this one in the back of the end zone. The quick snap, the quick throw. Troy Nicholas makes it. A 4th touchdown advantage. His 2nd touchdown of the game. And with Will Lutz's extra point, it will be 49-21, and it will be all but over. This game has ended. It was a game. It was a tough game in the first quarter and the second quarter until that interception thrown at the goal line by Scroggins and HaHa Clinton-Dix picked it off in the back of the end zone. That was really the turning point of this game because it gave us all the momentum. Ever since then, the Arizona really hasn't been able to do anything. I mean, they got that big run by Scroggins, but other than the big run, they really haven't had any offense since that interception. And then Scroggins just throws that second one to Trey Waynes. Maybe I was wrong. I mean, the defense let in three touchdowns, but really other than that, they've been phenomenal. So, I mean, I can't really complain too much because our offense has been so high-powered that we've been able to deflate any comebacks that Arizona's tried. And two of the 4 passes that Scroggins has missed in tonight's game has been interceptions, which is a little bit of a funny thing for me. Cooper gets it. It gets hit hard by, who is that, Shembo? No, who's 33? 33 is Mosley, I think. Mosley with a big hit. They keep the no-huddle going. I don't like that they have Cooper right there because it stops to it a little bit. They're going to find Jenkins. Kavari Russell comes in, swings him to the ground, but he gets the first down. And they keep this no-huddle going. Can Jesse Scroggins make this some sort of a game? Can he make it look better than it actually was? He snaps it. They hand it off to Jenkins. They don't even have Kadeem Carey in the game anymore. Maybe they took him out because they know that it's over. Oh, well, Daniel Jenkins is down on the ground injured, so maybe Carey will come back. Maybe he's just on the bench taking a breather or something. Oh, and Trey Waynes broke his toe on the interception return, so he's out for the rest of this game. I didn't even realize he went down. And Jesse Scroggins fighting for everything there. He's not giving up. He has not given up. But who's in for Trey Waynes? Is it Ramsey? Yeah, Jalen Ramsey's out there now. The freshman. Freshman Jalen Ramsey. And it's going to be incomplete. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Jenkins is going to come back. He's just got back spasms. I don't know where Kadeem Carey is. Maybe he's hurt too. I just didn't notice it or something. And these quick throws to Babish. Or Babiesh. I think is how you say it. Babiesh. Scroggins is definitely... They should have been doing this all game. These quick throws down the middle of the field, the underneath routes. They definitely should have been throwing these all game because for some reason our defense can't handle it. And Prince Jumbo almost got the sack, and Shaq Barrett almost got the pick off of the throw, the deflection. We've come so close on multiple different occasions to getting a sack in this game. We just can't do it. Scroggins has just been a step quicker and has been able to get the ball out before we've been able to get to him. And I say that thinking we might just be able to get it, and Ramsey almost had a pick. Jalen Ramsey, he knows he messed it up. He knows he did. He should have picked that off with ease, but he decided just to swat it away, which is it's a smart move, a safe move to just swat it incomplete. But we could have had our third interception of the game. And Stephon Tuitt gets the first sack of the game for Notre Dame coming in the fourth quarter. It's fitting that our first sack of the game comes from one of our best and most reliable players on defense. And now it's 4th and goal. The final shot for Arizona is in the end zone. David Richards falls forward for a touchdown. What a throw from Scroggins. That is a beautiful throw right down the middle. The only man that was open was Richards, and he gets into the end zone. With 2 minutes to go, it's a 3-score game. And I was right. They are going onside kick here. I figured they would. I mean, everybody would. And Jarvis Landry's going to be the one to pick it up and fight for a little bit extra yards, see if he can. He's probably not going to get anything. No, he doesn't. But with 1:58 to go, this one is over. Let's just run the ball down their throats, shove it in their face, and prove that Notre Dame is the best team in the country. And since we are going to be winning this national championship in season number 1, we will be moving to a conference for season number 2. We will join a conference in the offseason and play conference games next season. So it'll probably be... It's between the Big Ten and the ACC. It's just a matter of who I decide to go with. I will probably, like I said this in a previous game during the season. It'll probably be the Big Ten because the Big Ten is linked with Notre Dame in real life for them to join a conference. If they were going to join anything, they would join the Big Ten. So that is probably who I'm going to join. And then once we win if we win a couple national championships in the Big Ten, then we will move to the other option that is on the table, which is the ACC, which is actually what Notre Dame plays basketball, and I think all their other sports they play in the ACC. So, well, then once we dominate the Big Ten, then we'll move to the ACC and try and dominate that. So that's the plan. Once we move to season number 2, we will be in the Big Ten playing Big Ten football, which is a different beast. As Melvin Gordon looks like he's hurt. But there's 45 seconds left to go. It looks like Derrick Henry's in the game. He has a rushing touchdown, and he has a catching touchdown. Can he get a passing touchdown? He would have the trifecta. The holy trinity of scores. He would definitely be like a freaking legend in Notre Dame lore. But he does end up getting another rushing touchdown to put us back up by 4 touchdowns. And with 25 seconds to go, Notre Dame's going to be national champions. We'll put it up and through like clockwork, 56-28. This one's over. All right, 22 seconds left. How many plays can Arizona get off before the clock expires and everybody rushes the field to celebrate? They get one off to Jenkins, a little bit of an underneath throw. I think they used one of their timeouts. 18 seconds to go. 2nd down and 1. Scroggins drops back. He fires it to nobody. And it's going to go incomplete. We're going to bring the blitz on this one. Try and get Scroggins to sweat a little bit. And they're going to give it to Jenkins. He's going to get the 1st down, tripped up and brought down, and they use their 2nd timeout. 11 seconds to go. Seven seconds to go now as it goes incomplete again. What are they going to do here with 7 seconds? They might as well just run the clock out. They have nothing. And he's just going to throw it incomplete. So we're going to have one more play. And here we go. 3 seconds left to go. It's caught by Wharton, I think it was. Yeah, it was, but that's going to be it. Notre Dame has won the national championship. Congratulations to them.
The winner takes all. It's the thrill of one more kill, the last one to fall. We'll never sacrifice their will. Back on the world closing in, beyond the attack, with your wings on the wind. All the things will be done, and it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory. And it's ours for the taking. It's ours for the fight. And it's sweet, 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 sweet victory. And the one is last to fall. The winner takes all. You don't win no silver. Ooh, you only lose the gold. You push with the fever. Oh, your time keeps going on. Odds against all your pain. Your back's on the wall with no one to blame. All hearts won't be tamed. And it's sweet, 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 sweet victory. Oh, it's ours for the taking. It's ours for the fight. And it's sweet.
Here are the stats real quickly if you guys want to look at them for the national title game. Landon Collins got a catch. That's crazy. All right, I think I'm going to leave it here for the regular season episode, regular season finale. and then I will catch back up with you guys in the off season in the next episode. I hope you guys did go and enjoy. Make sure to smash that like button if you did. Hit that notification bell and the subscription button while you're downloading. It takes a few seconds, if that, and it really helps me out. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the off season. See ya!